Good day, Capricorn viewers. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning into Just B Tarot. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for clicking on like, share, and subscribing to my channel. It really does help my channel grow and more people to view my readings. And thank you, as always, for your amazing energy. Today, I'll be doing a romance reading for March 2022. This is a general reading, not personal, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to jump right into pulling 2 cards from this oracle deck for the overall energy of the reading. Spirit, what messages do we have for our Capricorn viewers for romance for March 2022? What messages do we have for Capricorn viewers for March 2022? Okay, so we have Happy Family in reverse and Angel of Strength in reverse. Okay, so I feel like you might be at a crossroads. You might be having some sort of hiccup with family members, your partner, your husband or wife. I feel like this is I have to say I got living a facade. You're hurt. You're hurting right now. You're trying to find strength. Are you trying to find strength to rebuild on the happy family, or are you trying to find strength to step out of this happy family and start finding your own happiness? Let's move on to tarot and see what they have to say. Okay. So the first card that fell out while I was shuffling is the Ten of Pentacles. So let's see. Here, what else do we have for the Capricorn Collective's greatest good for March 2022? What does Capricorn need to hear for this romance reading? Okay, we have Queen of Swords. Six of Pentacles. And Temperance. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles is about you have everything you need, material-wise. You have great abundance. This is a card of material gain, houses, cars, luxuries. So you have what seems like everything, or seemingly. And Queen of Swords is divine feminine energy, but she is often very, very bitter, cold. She is, she comes off as cold because she's very truthful. She is always honest. She's blunt. She's not necessarily cold, but she might come across that way. She might come across as an asshole because she's always so brutally honest. But people come to her because they want honesty. You know, you don't go to a person who's going to build you up if you want them to be honest with you. Okay, so people come to her and then they're just like, oh, she's a bitch. She told me this. Well, guess what? Then don't go to her. So there you go. She sometimes cuts people off who aren't on the same page with her, or who aren't feeling her energy. She has no problem, which also might seem cold, but if she's ascending and other people aren't who are around her, then she kind of like, detaches with love. And sometimes that love is not always seen that way. Then we have Six of Pentacles, which is creating a balance or wanting a balance. Give and take. This could also be about donations and giving to charity and people helping you out. You know, maybe your friends are helping you. Maybe your partner is helping you and you're helping them. Maybe you've created this awesome dynamic between you two and you have this amazing balance. And Temperance is about divine timing. Okay, so maybe you're waiting for divine timing. Maybe you wish you waited for divine timing, but this card is about waiting, manifesting, and waiting for your higher power to take control. You giving up control and giving it to your higher power. This is also about the universe working behind the scenes to make your wishes come true, to make those fated opportunities happen. It's like people often are just like, oh, weird, I always went here and I always went there, and that's crazy how we never met before. But it's like the universe didn't want you to meet until a certain point. So it's all in divine timing. Okay, so let's see. Here, what else? What other messages do we have for our Capricorn collective for their greatest good for romance? Whoa. Okay, so we have the King of Swords. We have Death. Wheel of Fortune. And then Hanged Man. Okay, so divine masculine. Now we have, okay, if you see here, now we have a soulmate connection. Okay, these are, and what soulmates they are, these are soulmates that are very, very honest, but these are cold. These are people, these are the type of people who are get married because of it's a good opportunity, not because of love, but because it's logical to do so. You know, maybe so-and-so makes, you make a lot of money and he makes a lot of money. Well, it'd just be better to combine our assets and blah, blah, blah. Like all the logic. Maybe your parents hooked you up. Maybe you're, like, it's just logical to do so. Maybe, your partner got pregnant and you felt it was a logical thing to do was to marry her or to stay with her. This is, maybe there was an ultimatum, and they said, yeah, we've been together this long. If you don't marry me, I'm peacing out. Like, and then they got married because it was a logical thing to do, because you know what? That's the next step. Doesn't always mean you're together for the right reasons. So King and Queen of Swords are brutally honest. They're a little bit cold. They are smart. They're thinkers. They're full of messages, giving messages, receiving messages, but it's always short and sweet. You know, you text them a paragraph and they're going to text you back, okay. You know, is that kind of relationship. So, but do they work it out? If they deem it necessary, if that's the kind of life that they like, sure, they can do that. It works for some people. Why not? But we also have the death card, which means there's an ending coming. So, it looks like you might be finding balance. Maybe coming to an end of something. I feel like you're almost looking for an excuse to get out. You're trying to find what else is out there. Maybe you got married at a young age or got together at a young age and you haven't really experienced life. But I get a strong feeling that you are doing a lot of thinking and you're looking. See how she's looking? I was called to pay attention to the telescope. You're looking for other options. You're looking to see how the rest of the world lives. And you're not so sure that this is the path you want to take anymore. So you might be starting to, you know, devise this change of cycle. Okay, this is a cycle change, this Wheel of Fortune. Time to start another cycle. Okay, this King of Swords, though, is smart. So I feel like they might give you a run for your money. They might try to fight it. I do have the Hanged Man. Okay, Hanged Man energy, seeing things from a different perspective. Trying to, like I said, see things from a different perspective. You know, same as this telescope that we just saw on the Queen of Swords energy. You know, looking at things from a different view, trying to see how other people do it, keeping an open mind and an open heart. And I feel like this divine feminine is kind of looking at other options. We have the Hierophant, which is learning, taking things in, preparing, looking. You might be, this divine feminine might be seeking knowledge somewhere, trying to get people's opinions, trying to get people's advice, going to people for advice, maybe a mediator or a lawyer. They could be talking to their friends who are going through similar feelings and emotions. You know, maybe that I've just heard online group. But they're trying to gather as much information as they can before they take any steps. Because they feel like they have to wait for the perfect time to do it. And they're just trying to get all their ducks in a row. And the last card we have is the Nine of Pentacles, which is of independence, of single card. You can do it like a card of you can do it by yourself. You're independent. You don't need anybody. You're willing to, and you are able to create this abundance by yourself. That you don't need anybody else. You have a strength within. And I believe that is coming. Because I feel like this person, whoever you're with is making you feel like you're not strong, and you're not really content right now. Okay, so let's move on to the romance. That was a bummer. I'm sorry that I couldn't be happier. So take these oracle cards as they resonate. They're just little messages from Spirit for the viewers. Whoever needs to see them, if you feel like they resonate with you. Okay, so we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. We have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. We have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, now as I was shuffling the next deck, the Phoenix came out, which is new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. Oops, the runner. Runner in a codependent relationship. Fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Keys on a ring. Many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. And engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. Okay, and from the last deck, messages from your divine counterpart. This came out while I was shuffling. Sometimes I stay awake thinking of you. Let's see what else. Spirit, what other messages do you have for our Capricorn's divine counterpart? What other messages do we have? You speak to me through music. I want to be more than friends. I regret lying to you. And I hide who I really am from you. All right, Capricorn, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate if you stayed till the end. I am taking personal readings, so if this resonated with you, please book one. My information is below. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye, Capricorn.